Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly focus for the week of June the 24th. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here and thank you for all of your support. Absolutely. Let's get to the cards and see. What they hold for us this week coming. Okay. Underlying energy is, look at that. We have the Three of Wands. We are in the process of thinking. I don't think we're making decisions this week. If this is our underlying card, this is more of a card where we are weighing out the probabilities, weighing out the potential of going forward in some way. So we are thinking about our big picture. We are imagining setting those goals or how we are going to get to those goals that we have just set. Okay, let's see what our first card is here. First card, Knight of Swords. You have energy this week. You want to get going. You want, it's like you feel like you've been stalled and you really want to do something. You want that energy. But I'm going to caution you on this. It is your first card. And so that you feel like you want to make a difference. You want to go forward. You want to step into something, create something perhaps, have some kind of success come in. We could be a little bit too rambunctious here, okay, in our thoughts, in how everything's going to play out. I think I'm going to ask you to just pull it back a little bit because we have the Three of Wands. Now, I could be absolutely wrong. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. But I right away got, oh, this is our energy and this will not help us this week. We need to pull it back a little bit. We need to think things through before we put a lot of action into it. So it is about the thoughts. Now, our thoughts could be on fire. We could have, we could have great minds. Absolutely. But we might be a little bit too quick on the draw. Let's see here. Well, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the yes card. So how wonderful is that? This is the yes card. I would say the first thing that caught my eye here was the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about the magic. So our spiritual side, our inner self. So make sure that you are taking care of you, the inner you. This is a time, where stepping into something spiritual or arranging something spiritual. Maybe it is a meditation group or a healing circle, or I'm getting something like that will help you go forward in some way. Let's see what the next card is. This is kind of wild for me. The King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is once again this enthusiastic go for it. So I'm going to just change it all here, okay? I can go with what the cards are trying to say. Now, we have a lot of energy here, a lot of spontaneous energy, a lot of energy that, we feel the need, we feel the craving, and so we go forward immediately. We ride towards that horizon that has expanded in front of us. Okay, there can be great success had here in actually taking these bold moves. And the bold moves, the King of Wands is definitely one who takes bold moves. He is full of enthusiasm. He wants to go forward. He gets a little bit of information. He gets a little bit of an understanding. And then he pushes forward in where he wants to go. That's definitely what the cards now. But here we're holding back and we're thinking things through. Okay, well, let's see. What is the overriding energy? Oh, the Eight of Pentacles. You're raising the bar on who you are, on what you do, on what you bring to the table. Maybe you are allowing a little bit more of your inner expression out. Maybe you are, it's like your inner expression, or maybe it's always been a hidden desire of yours and you're moving yourself towards that. You're starting to talk about it. It could be a talent, an ability that you just want to flourish, that you want to master. But this is definitely raising your potential. Now, raising your potential brings you great success, obviously, because it goes right with the Ten of Pentacles there. So we have Pentacles and Pentacles, which talks about prosperity, growing the prosperity. We'll see what our underlying energy is going to be here. The energy that actually supports. This is the underlying energy for the week. But what supports these cards here is the Six of Swords. It's about going forward into uncharted territory. Okay, so well, let's move those down a little bit. I know I've changed my office a little bit, but it's not what it's going to be. So I'm waiting for my desk that I manifested to come in. Okay. I did too. It's great. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Okay. The Six of Swords, back to you. The Six of Swords is about going forward. Uncharted territories. Discovering new lands. The water is still, which tells me that you could be moving away from conflict. And you have the knowledge and the wisdom. So I think first and foremost, we have to acknowledge our wisdom. The strength of who we are. You know, maybe it was the adventures we went on, the opportunities that we've stepped into in the past. Maybe it is just the things that we have learned along the way. And looking back and seeing the wealth of knowledge that you hold within you already to go forward to create really whatever you want. Because you do have the yes card here right in the middle saying it is doable. Okay? Yeah, it is doable. And when you realize that it is doable and there can be great success, you raise the bar on maybe what you give to your dreams, your goals, your desires, whether it is vitality, or it could be time invested, giving something, a project, perhaps more time, giving a relationship more time, or energy, vitality, being more present, perhaps. You know, improving yourself in some way so that you're more in line with creating more successes in your life. And once again, this is a card to understand what you have already succeeded in the past, where the curtain is dropping. But so you're finished that part of your path, you're finished that part of your learning experiences, but that doesn't mean it doesn't intertwine with your new path forward. It's part and parcel kind of thing. As we walk into the week, we have the Temperance card. So having more by having less, understanding what a true balance is to you. So you could be, I don't know, torn between two things. Maybe it's your private life and then who you are in the world around you. And bringing in a balance there. Or maybe you need solitude. Okay, maybe you need solitude, but also you like to get out there and interact, and so it's finding that balance. So I feel some kind of energy once again where it's a little confusing, where we are pondering of how to go forward, and this could be where you pull back, where you have your solitude, where you have your private time, and where you really put yourself out there. And I think you want to put yourself out there in new social experiences. So it could actually be through a social experience that you understand that you can go forward in some way. That, one person can have a nice success, but you get more than one person, and it can be a ginormous success going forward. So maybe you are collaborating with others, maybe you are getting more, maybe showing more of your own desires within a certain group or like-minded people that kind of rally with you and so you raise your potential because now you have extra people doing extra things, and it's just going to be that much more wonderful as an end result. As we end the week, we have the Two of Wands. So we are making decisions at this point. We are summoning in our new beginnings. Okay, but what do we choose? What do we decide on would be the thing. Or do we bring it into a complete balance? We've just had our full moon. We have our back to the full moon. We're going into looking towards the new moon energy, obviously, here, which is quite a ways away yet. It's not going to be this week, that's for sure. This week is all about releasing and letting go and completion and endings. But we are starting to understand what needs to be cleared in our area in order to invite in the new beginnings, the new starts. And okay, so we start with a little bit of hesitation here. We have to understand what truly brings balance to our lives, okay? Not what is making other people happy, but rather maybe they need to show up and make you a little happy once in a while, okay? It's about it's about finding that routine, that balance. I was talking to my neighbor there, and he's going through some trying times. He goes, I don't know. He says, I was up at 2 a.m. till 5, and then, I fell asleep till about 9 a.m. and then till 1, and then I fell asleep, and now it's 5:30 in the evening. And he says, but it's working for me. I said, well, then don't stop it. If it's working for you, when you're waking up and you have these bursts of energy and you're getting things done, wonderful. It's the person who lays there and tosses and turns all night trying to get the sleep because they know they're going to put in a solid 8 hours. Now, we don't have everybody has the luxury to do that kind of sleeping pattern, right? There's obligations and responsibilities. So it's finding that unique balance for yourself, weighing out the pros and cons of when and if something is going to be a part of your world. That is what truly brings in, and so you might have the ambition. This might be more the ambition, which kind of makes sense, to look at the things that you want to go forward with, to start recognizing maybe the group experience that you want to have, or the business that you want to start, or that relationship, or how that relationship looks. It could be, yeah. Okay, let's see what it says for work and career. We have the High Priestess. Wow, is there magic here for you for the High Priestess? We have the Six of Swords going into new territory, uncharted territory, so to speak. So paths that are unknown to us, they're new beginnings, they're new starts, and it may involve a lot of new things. It could be a group experience. I'm kind of getting group experience here, but it is about understanding that you have the potential to do this, that you see something, you have that revelation, that understanding that takes you into the magic, the serendipity, the magic that just happens, and all of a sudden you find yourself faced with exactly what you were hoping to find. Now, it does take reflection. It does take introspection here to really understand it. We can see that very, very clearly here. We have a lot more swords on but we also have pentacles. We have nothing really when it comes to love and like no cups here, but look at this, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles when it comes to our relationships. The storm has passed. That's a definite with that card. The sun is carved into your chair. So we know that we are strong, we are confident. We are feeling very strong. We're feeling very confident. This tells me that if there is a relationship that needs work or anything, that we figure out how we can do this. Okay, and it could actually be something to do with work and career, that the relationship is strained, and finding the balance there. That could definitely be for many of you. So have those conversations, reflect on it, reflect on how much time and energy you donate to or give to each. Just going home and being in the same dwelling as the person you love is not the same of being present and sitting across from them at the kitchen table and having a conversation, or taking a walk in the park, or doing something fun together. Creating happiness and joy in some way together. Okay, so when are you present? Okay, or maybe, I won't go into the whole job thing because it's only affecting a portion of you, but I think it's a larger portion than I'm giving it credit for. This is about raising the potential of where the relationship can go, deepening the relationship, understanding how you can grow that relationship into something more than it already is. elevating it to the next level, perhaps taking it to a happily ever after kind of energy, if that is your desire, if that is your wish, if that is your want. If it's a new relationship, it could be something that just spurs you into a whole new direction. Some path opens up to you because of the person you met. Whether it turns into a romantic or a platonic relationship, not sure there, but it could move you into new opportunities, new adventures, new learning experience, definitely growth. Maybe this is a time when you're going to be studying different cultures. Okay, one more card, and we're going to put it right over the Ten of Pentacles, and that gives us the Judgment card. Look at that. Okay, you're going to get some kind of gift to help you move forward, to have that happily ever after, for your dreams of success to come true. Okay, the Judgment card is here, so this could be the death and rebirth of something. As you go forward, we are definitely going to be leaving things behind, so it could be a death and rebirth kind of energy here. New beginnings, new starts. That's where the magic can definitely come in here. Rebirth and new starts when it comes to relationships. And it could be somebody new coming into your life or somebody leaving your life. And you're raising the bar on who you are and what you're doing. I think you're getting stronger in maybe your voice, but I would think more in your, I see a great strength in career. There could definitely be a new path opening up to you in career with the High Priestess there, touching the Judgment card. I mean, it's just like some kind of gift comes in and opens you up to that opportunity. Or you let go of something, you've moved away from it, and now you've opened up the door to the new beginnings and the new starts by leaving something in the past this week. So it sounds like an incredible week for you, but I can imagine the emotions being up and down. So ground yourself, take time to meditate, take time for just sitting in solitude, take time for yourself, but also get out there and socialize with purpose to grow your dreams and meet the people that are waiting to meet you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.